Yeah. Peach State blood, Carolina blue veins. Love feel like rust on a chain. Okay. Red clay on my boots, I'm pacing Georgia nights. Moon hanging low like I know what I'm fighting. She from the hills where the dogwoods bloom white. North Carolina smile, but her eyes storm light. Got her voice in my head like cicadas in July. Every I love you feel like another goodbye. State lines between us like a blade on a map. Every mile stretched tight like a noose round my back.
I know what's right, yeah, I know what's true. Sometimes loving someone mean you let them choose. But my hands shake every time I try to loosen my grip, let her drift from my life. And I swear I'd burn Atlanta down just to keep her safe and sound. But loving me just weigh her soul, and I can't be what she needs no more.
Carolina ghost in my passenger seat, talking about forever like it's buried beneath all the things I never had the strength to say. Baby, you deserve better, go find your way. But I can't let go, even when I know loving her like this just breaks us slow. Peach State boy with a Carolina ache. If I set her free, it'll kill me to wait. Tangled in her hair, I got broken prayers hanging in the air. She talk about futures with a light in her eyes. I see my shadow standing in the way of her shine. I'm poisoned with a heartbeat, scars with a smile. She want forever, I've been lost a while. And I hate myself for what I lack, 'cause loving her feel like a panic attack.
Every text I type, I erase and bleed. I'm no good for you, but she don't believe. She say we'll fight through it, we'll make it through. But I know she needs peace, not a war with you.
Georgia rain on a tin roof, cry Carolina wind when she says goodbye. Hold her close like the world gone in, knowing I should love her enough to let her win.
But my heart don't listen, it just screams her name. Every time I try to walk away.
Carolina ghost in my rear view glass, watching every good thing fade to black. If loving you means I lose myself, then I'll bleed out slow, won't ask for help, 'cause I can't let go. Even when I know you bloom without me, baby, grow. Peach State boy with a Carolina scar. If I set you free, you'll forget who we are. You think I don't feel it in the dead of night? Your name's a storm rolling over my Carolina sky. I hear your tires in every passing truck, every porch light flicker feels like us. You say letting go is a merciful thing, like love some bird with a broken wing. But mercy don't mean abandon me when every prayer still ends with please.
You think you're saving me from the fall, but you're the only safe place I ever saw. You're running from the fire in your chest, I'm standing in it, burning, yes.
Georgia boy, you don't gotta bleed alone. I feel your hurt in my bones. If goodbye is love, then love's alive. 'Cause every time you leave, I die. You say it's best if you set me free, but freedom ain't what I need. If loving you is a curse I chose, then let me keep my ghost. You wear your guilt like a crown of thorns, like you were born to weather storms. But I don't need you perfect, babe, I just need you to stay.
You talk like time's a thief in black, like distance is a one-way track. But I'd cross every state line twice if it meant you'd stop saying goodbye.
You think you're a poison in my veins, but I taste heaven in your pain. You're scared your love will wreck my life, but I've never been more alive. Georgia boy, you don't gotta bleed alone. I feel your hurt in my bones. If goodbye is love, then love's a lie. 'Cause every time you leave I die. You say it's best if you set me free, but freedom ain't what I need. If loving you is a curse I chose, then let me keep my ghost. If you walk away I won't hate you, but don't pretend it's kindness. Don't dress it up like it's holy. Call it what it is, fear. I'd rather fight with you in the dark than sleep without your heartbeat. Georgia boy, don't you close that door. I've never been this sure. If love is pain, then let it scar.
I'd rather to have it than who we are apart.
You say it's best if you let me go, but you don't get to choose alone. If loving you is a wound that shows, then let me keep my ghost.
North Carolina sky still cries your name, and I'm still here, waiting in the rain.
Right there in the rain, right there in the rain, right there in the rain, right there in the rain. Right there in the rain, right there in the rain. Right there in the rain, right there in the rain, right there in the rain. There's a gas station off I-85, borderline where wrong meets right. Said if we're gonna end it, let's do it where the states collide.